comfy up there? Hey, are you? Are you comfy up there? Marvellous, isn't it? We get a dog bed for Muppet to go in because these two keep kicking her out of the porch. Her old bed that was on the floor won't fit in it, so we put it on the top, and now Pepper has moved into the dog bed on the top, and Muppet's moved into Pepper's cage. So, yeah. Right, anyway, morning world, welcome to Monday the 4th of December, and another wet and horrible day. For example, we tipped that out last week, so that's not all last night, and there is a berry in there, a Berberis berry I think, taking a bit of space, but yeah, it's bloody wet again, so no more mucking about with muck, it's just too mucky. Anyway, we'll start off with a little bit of camera news. I think, touch wood, I think I sussed this camera. We were having issues with picture quality and fuzziness, and it wasn't going well, and it's down to file compression. So when you buy this camera new, it came with one type of file compression, which I can't remember what it's called, which was too compressed for Movie Maker. So now I've gone into the bowels of the camera and done the settings, and I've compressed it into not so compressed, which I think is going to work better. So I'm hoping that the sound and picture quality on this video is going to be vastly better than the last one. Right, I've just seen guys come in and tip off a load of waste. Okay, that'll go for the shutter okay. Might have to just push this up a little bit. Yeah, we're definitely not going out there. It's just too wet. Right, okay, so these guys I fed at 7:15 this morning, so I know they're okay. The guys next door, the bull and the stock next door, they want a bale, but at 7 o'clock they still had enough. It is now 11 o'clock. They should have chewed through that, so we're going to have a quick look and then we'll give them a bale. Now I could do it with the New Holland skid steer. I could do that, but there's a few things. I've not actually had any time at all yet to play with that machine, so as of yet I don't know it any better than when it arrived. Oh, you've still got a bit in there, but I think we will give you a bale. So I need to go through the manual just so I know how stuff works. I think I've sussed out changing the buckets over, but yeah, I'm going to spend some time, maybe later on, maybe if it stops raining, I'll spend some time with the New Holland and we'll go through it, and then by the end of the week, 10 days, however long it stays here, I can give you an opinion of what I think of it. I mean, right now, first impressions, compared to my Mustang, is it's really complicated. This thing is totally uncomplicated. It is, I won't say completely idiot proof, but I would be far happier putting an idiot in that than I would in that. First impressions. So anyway, we're going to give them a bale. We've already got the spike on here because I used it this morning, so we'll do that, and then I'll think about what we're doing. There's not much we can do, to be honest. There's nothing I can do out in the fields. There's nothing I can do with that. I got a bit of fencing once doing, but I just don't want to put the tractor on. Yeah, I know I could do it with the hand post rammer, but I don't want to do that. I just don't want to travel out on the ground with any machinery. Probably for the rest of this week. Right, so I took the rattly roof off the other day because it was rattling and annoying me, but I might have to put it back on. I don't know, I'm only going to be out there 10 minutes. put it back on. So the yard, overnight, you may have noticed already, got very mucky. It's surprising what just a bit of rain, well I say a bit of rain, we've had 4 mil I reckon last night, 4 maybe 5 mil, and it's still coming down, and that's made a big difference to the state of our yards. Oh, you're a heavy bugger, aren't you? Nasty. Oh, there's a bit of rot in that one. Not a lot, but a bit. Right. See my seat getting wet. Right, we'll shut these guys in, give them their bail, and then I think we're going to retreat. What's your bed like? Actually, not too bad. I can still see quite a bit of green in there from the conifer. Yeah, we put conifer wood chip in today, and there wasn't a lot of wood in it. It was mainly Leylandii leaf. So as an experiment, we chucked it in there. And I reckon if it had not rained and stayed dry, that would be not a bad bed for a few days, but it hasn't stayed dry, it has rained, so it's going to turn to mush. Come on up, come up, in you go, go on. It's pippin weather. I think we've got this all week. Mind your bump. Nasty. Right, a lot of the nasty is coming off with the net. They'll pick round the rest of it. Quite a lot of it there. They'll pick it over. There you go. Well, they can't be that hungry. Oh, they changed their mind. Perhaps it's just the rain. We're hungry, we don't want to get wet either. Right, okay, so just looking at the bed in here. It's borderline. I don't think we've got to change it now. Possibly later on this afternoon if this gets any muckier, but there is still basically plenty of space in here where they can lie and not get mucky. So yeah, I think they're loitering inside more because it's wet. I don't like it as much. You're definitely going in the deep freeze. That's a little kicker, that is. So. Right, let's get the skid steer out of there and decide what we're not going to do next. Okay, right, so we're not going to do that, not in the pitting rain. So we got to let the water out the roller. I could take that plug out and that will let some of it out, but the plug at the other end is right at the top, so I have to move the roller. Before I can move the roller, I can move that, and before I can move that, I suppose I could use the 695, but the log splitter's on the back of the 695, so it might be just easier to take the ship walloper off. It's probably gonna have to come off anyway. How much is left in there? I might just take that out and run it out, get as much out of there as I can before. Yeah, still quite a lot in there, isn't there? Right, let's move the skid steer, because that at the moment is developing a wet seat. I don't want a damp arse. 4 or 5 mil of rain, that's all it takes, and look at it running down through there. Bearing in mind that drain up there is catching most of it, so that what's running down here is only what's coming off this bit of yard just here, pouring out, pouring. Right, so all I've done, literally all I've done is I've just got in here and sat in the seat, and the screen's come alive. So I've not put the safety bar down, not turned anything on or off. So yeah, right, manual. I presume it's in here somewhere. What's that? Operator's manual. Oh, that's seen better days. Right, okay. So I think I'm going to take this up the house, and I'm not going to read all of it. I'm going to go through it and see if I can suss this machine out. Then we'll come back down, preferably when it's not pinning down rain outside, and then we'll go around it, and then I'll give you my opinion. So actually what I've done is I've taken both manuals out. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on the hearth in our lounge for an hour first, because they are really damp. Someone's taken them out of the bag, obviously to find something out, then didn't put it back in the bag. So, and it's in the bag for a reason, so it don't get wet and spoiled. So when the machine goes back, it will be dry in the bag and in the box where it's supposed to be. Tut tut.